Chapter 5, Walkthrough. Once you vanquish the barracuda, open the filter. Behind its mouth, you will find a lined post-it note with 4 numbers on them. Add this to your inventory and exit the backyard. The only way to escape the neighborhood is to enter the final house. You must enter the final house before the neighborhood is overrun by zombies. Proceed past the pocket park to the house with an open garage. If you have any available light weapon slots, turn to the gas grill and pick up the barbecue fork. Enter the house through the back of the garage, and you will find yourself in the game room.
Come on, Madison, it's gonna start.
I'm coming.
No, come on now.
I said I'm coming.
You always say that. It's never true. Come on, that'll be coming in seconds.
I'll be right there.
Not Mom. Don't feed me the bull. She went through a lot to put this together. Don't you think it's more important than your game?
We're almost to the final house.
You at least thought about what you're gonna say to him, right?
Take you.
Sort of.
What are you gonna say?
I asked you first.
I'll just tell him he's totally screwed up and he screwed everyone in the family up. So he should really stop. Hey, zombie, how about some gut raping with my garden spade?
You're not supposed to be angry.
Yeah, that's been made perfectly clear by that douche from the facility.
That douche from the facility is trying to get everyone together upstairs. He's the one that told me to come get you, Tinkerbell.
You tell him I'm coming!
I think I'm gonna tell Dad about that time he forgot to pick me up from baseball practice. I was standing there on the sidewalk. All the other kids were being picked up by their dads until everyone was gone. Except for me with my mitt. And it turns out he was at that bar. He totally forgot.
Oh, he'll cry with his big red eyes and everyone will feel sorry for him.
Don't you feel sorry for him?
I'm surrounded by zombies. Where the crap is my team?
What if he can't help it?
Look! I stayed home, didn't I? Everyone else is at Cody's house.
Sometimes I think you're just like him. I think you're hooked.
Oh, I was sleeping like 2 hours a night to play.
I gave it up, Madison.
Not until the end. You were almost at the final house.
Yeah, dude, it creeped me out.
What did?
You're almost there. You'll see.
I can't get any closer. Hello, Chelsea? Come in, Chelsea. Where are you guys?
I think we play to get away from him. Like he's trying to get away from whatever he's trying to get away from.
Like us foreclosing.
What do you mean a store closing?
Hello, he'd break up all our money.
How do you know?
I went in the study. I needed some dough. I went through their records. Mom opened a new card to pay for his fancy rehab.
Are you
Where are they?
Madison, would you just stop playing that game?
They better not.
Would you just stop looking at me?
No way. They went in the final house without me. Now I'll never get in. I can't do it on my own. You have to log in and help me.
I'm not playing that game anymore.
Come on, Jared, I need you. You're my brother.
Just stop and do it later.
I'm not stopping anymore. You've got a computer. It will only take a second.
Besides, with the game, there's...
Please.
No.
Please.
No, Madison.
Please, please, please.
There's no time. We'll be home any second.
I don't care. I hate him. He's messing even this up for me.
This is nothing. Don't you care about anything that matters anymore?
Hold up. Chelsea's online. Why isn't she using her... Oh, she says her headset's dead.
Besides, with that game, there's something really weird, okay?
Tyler found a zombie in the final house that looked like his mom.
What did he do?
He pwned her with a barbecue fork. They're freaking out. Chelsea's logging off. She said don't go in.
Don't go in where?
Well, I'm not going anywhere, because I'll get creamed, because my team ditched me. Crap! Mother! Die!
Listen.
What?
In the neighborhood. A siren?
Please!
Why don't you put that energy into this game? Just put it into this intervention. Like, if not for him, then for us. Maybe it'd be good for us to tell the truth, Madison. To shout the truth out the window. Shout, this is true!
Shut up! You're gonna get us in trouble with the neighborhood association.
I don't care! Come and get me! Come and get me, neighborhood association! Come and get me for telling the truth!
You're not even saying anything. Why don't you shout this? Every night after his 5th cocktail, my dad me down. I'm so glad Randy deformed me. Let's take your mother to the spa. Flornie's a beautiful being at heart.
I don't want to yell that.
Yeah, because it's the truth.
Okay, let me log in.
Yeah!
Have you figured it out? Have you seen the final house?
No, there's like 20 zombies my way.
Where are you?
The pocket park, behind the bench.
Here. I'll distract them.
Don't die. Remember, in the last chapter, you can't resurrect.
You telling me how to play this game now? Wow.
Oh my god, you're running right out in front of them!
Hurry.
This isn't a suicide mission!
You wanted to see the final house? Go on. 1 block past the pocket park. Locate the house on the left.
How do you remember?
Oh. This house I can never forget.
But
Go!
I'm going!
A few of them are peeling away. They're coming after you.
Stay, Jared! I'm almost there. House on the left. House on the left is our house.
What did I tell you?
What happens when you go in?
I don't know. That's where I stopped.
I'm on the front porch. I'm at the front door.
Oh, man, did you hear that?
He's
Home.
Chapter 6, Walkthrough. Killing zombies will alert the Neighborhood Association to your presence. As the job of the Neighborhood Association is to protect the zombies, consider the forces they deploy to be your enemy. Exit through the garage, proceed down the street 2 blocks, and take a right. In the front yard of the first house, you will see a newly planted crepe myrtle tree with a set of hedge clippers at its base. Move towards the tree.
Excuse me, could you please turn that off?
What?
Look, didn't you weed whack your yard yesterday?
Yes, and I'm weed whacking it again today.
You do it every day. The grass isn't needed every day.
I have to keep it down. I have to keep it prepared.
Look, I can't hear you. Could you please turn the whacker off? Thank you. I'm Barbara from next door.
I've seen you come and go.
You know my son Cody?
I've seen him come and go too.
Well, my husband and I just got home. Cody apparently had some friends over. They left the game room a mess. A different kind of mess. Look, you didn't see any of them come and go while you were here whacking your very short grass.
I just got started.
But you don't work, do you? You didn't see any of them this afternoon.
I heard some screaming.
Screaming?
I think they were playing some kind of game.
Oh, you mean like cheering?
I mean like screaming.
Like they were excited?
If by excited you mean frantic, then yes.
Why do you do your lawn every single day?
The grass grows very fast, my dear. I have to keep it down. I have to keep it prepared.
Not in a day. Not that fast. Henny must love you.
The NA? I don't trim my grass for the NA. I have to keep it prepared.
Prepared for what?
Have you looked at your son's game lately?
How do you know
It's
about
very popular playing with real people.
I know some of the people he plays with. Some of them I don't. It could be someone next door, or it could be a pedophile.
Or both.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You don't have children, do you?
We had a hard time. We took some drugs, got pregnant with triplets, dead in the womb at 7 months. We buried them in the yard under the crepe myrtle tree.
Isn't that illegal?
No! It's our belief they were ballerinas. They died floating in a potted pot. At night they come out and float through the yard. I cut the grass with their glissades. They float over to your yard to practice their grand jetés. You hear their point shoes on your stones.
I do. I wake up and I hear that clacking.
We moved here to raise children. And then I realized this neighborhood is trying so hard to deny fear that it actually magnifies it. I could feel it warping them in the womb, warping them into something unthinkable. But instead they danced with the last chapter.
The last chapter, that's something from Cody's game.
It was hard getting it out of him too.
getting it out of him. I thought you hadn't seen him.
Oh, no, not today. Last night.
Last night?
I caught him in my yard, making a mess.
Well, what kind of mess?
A different kind of mess.
Look, you have to tell me I'm his mother.
Look, we believe fear creates reality. If we fear something, it manifests. If we do not face it, it will kill us. Are you sure you're ready to face it?
Look, his father is out looking for him. His father is an angry man. If there's something we're not telling us...
Are you sure you're ready to face it? Yes or no?
I'm not playing this game with you.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to my yard.
Don't you dare turn that on.
Are you threatening me?
Yes. Yes.
Cody said in the final house, there's a wormhole. Once you go in, you take your parents with you, and you could finally kill them without remorse. You happy?
Do you even know what the neighbors say about you?
And like
you know, they say that you killed those girls. You killed them and you buried them in the yard because you were afraid they were going to become monsters.
Monsters? Monsters? Who do you think is the real monster? I'll leave these hedge clippers here. If you see your son, don't hesitate.